Last week, CBS premiered a series that started with a tweet. Facebook's Mark Zuckerberg is #1 on Vanity Fair's New Establishment 100, ahead of Steve Jobs, the guys at Google, Rupert Murdoch, and 96 others. In an LA Times article earlier this month, AOL's Chief Executive Officer Tim Armstrong said, "We're seeing a very large migration of content and talent towards digital media. You look at companies like Google that are so powerful in delivering content and see this is really in its infancy. It's not going to be long before all forms of content are going to be available through multiple distribution systems. So many people are coming towards AOL already wanting to do things. It's really trying to make decisions on who are the best and brightest in making video and other kinds of content. It's not hard to imagine a place in the next 5 or 10 years where TVs, driven by on-demand format, are the primary way people consume media. If you look at how quickly people are moving to these kinds of services, content needs to follow." To put this in perspective, here's a little data. Nielsen reported Americans spend an average of 5 hours and 4 minutes every day watching television. This is third in the world behind only Serbia and Macedonia. ComScore reported in July that 178 million U.S. internet users watched online video content during the month for an average of 14.7 hours per viewer. We can roughly infer from these numbers that over 95% of TV viewing is being done on the big screen in the home. Further, 84.9% of the total U.S. internet audience viewed online video. YouTube is the top online video content property with 143.2 million unique viewers. Yahoo sites are second with 55.1 million viewers, and Facebook is third with 46.6 million viewers. eMarketer estimates U.S. advertisers will spend $25.1 billion this year in online advertising. Recently, June quarter industry statistics revealed the first ever decline in paid TV subscriptions. There seems to be daily announcements of innovations and trends encouraging consumers to watch more internet video on devices ranging from internet-connected TVs to smartphones, including initiatives by Netflix, Apple, Amazon, Xbox, Roku, Boxy, Google, TiVo, Twitter, Facebook, and Hulu. And where will the money come from? Accenture asked 102 content industry leaders what is the biggest hurdle they face. Overwhelmingly, they replied, the hunt for a viable business model. The Accenture data shows a clear decline in the pay-for-play concept, also known as micropayments or the iTunes model. In 2007, 23% of respondents were banking on micropayments as the next top business model. In 2009, it fell to just 8%. In 2009, the survey included 2 new options: freemium, meaning some content remains free, users can pay for extra content, and hybrid, a combination of different models like ads plus subscription. David Wolf from Accenture's media division said the clear takeaway here is that hybrid models are the next big thing. The only thing we can discern as we get through our research is that there's no business model clearly emerging as the one. Going hand in hand with a hybrid business model is an aggressive transition to a multi-platform delivery strategy. What we conclude from the survey is that platforms and growth need to be viewed as integrated. How do we create offerings that span the screens? Another trend to watch is the media industry moving towards a more personalized use of data. Rather than thinking about audience in broad terms, Wolf predicts media companies will get better at tailoring to individuals the way a hotel chain attracts customers with loyalty programs. Where companies once went after a demographic group like tweens, Wolf mentioned, we're changing that mindset to something much more individualized. We are in the middle of a revolution, driven by connectivity, portability, and the continued democratization of media. Today, virtually anyone can create content and distribute it, even me.
To me, the great hope is that now these little 8mm video recorders and stuff are coming around. Some just people who normally wouldn't make movies are going to be making them, and suddenly one day some little fat girl in Ohio is going to be the new Mozart, you know, and make a beautiful film with her little father's camera recorder, and for once the so-called professionalism about movies will be destroyed forever, you know, and it'll really become an art form. That's my opinion.
In this panel today, we are going to explore what major media companies are doing to respond to this threat, look at great content created by digital studios, and explore which business models are most viable.